Good damn morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Make sure you get over to jerichogreen.net to get my videos first. If you want to be the first to get my videos hot off the press, jerichogreen.net, and then I will eventually upload it to YouTube. So the other day before yesterday, I believe, my wife and I are sitting there and we're online shopping for the kids' school clothes. So we're looking for my son, and he's going into kindergarten. So I think we're looking for long sleeve shirts or something. So we start scrolling down, and you start to see a couple things with rainbow colors on them. Mind you, we're looking under little boys' clothing, not little girls. So we're looking, and I see the first one, and I click on it, and it's a little heart. It's a little rainbow heart, and it says, "Love more," with the little rainbow heart. See, you have these out-of-touch celebrities like LeBronica James telling us that black folks are being hunted by the police. That's not exaggeration. Those are his words. We're being hunted by the police. Like the cops are out there like a bunch of Elmer Fuds. Right? When the truth is, our children are being hunted. Our children are in the crosshairs of these fucking perverts. Because why else would you have a rainbow heart under little boys' clothing and it says "love more"? Let me let you guys in on a secret. Children are perfect when they get here. We're the ones who fuck them up. We're the ones who give them all these issues. We're the ones that teach them how to hate. When they come here, they couldn't possibly love more. We've seen real life situations. I'm sure we've seen the pictures. We've seen the memes of a little black kid and a little white kid. I saw one not too long ago. I guess these little boys hadn't seen each other for a while because of COVID or whatever. Little black boy, little white boy, probably 3 years old. And they see each other and they run toward each other and they hug each other. It's one of those moments where it's dusty in here. You know what I mean? So case in point, kids come here with more love than they know what to do with. So they don't need to love more. But that's how they sneak this shit in. That's how they Trojan horse this shit on us. Well, who has a problem with kids loving more? Or be kind in rainbow print? The fuck are you talking about? This is little boys' clothing. Little boys don't wear rainbow print. Be kind, love more. Who has a problem with kindness? You have a problem with love? Of course not. Neither do children. So leave them alone. Stop targeting our kids, because like I've said before, they're soft targets. They're easy. Their minds are still little sponges, and they're going to soak that shit up. Mix in a few dumbass parents who are drinking this Kool-Aid too, and here we are. That's a bunch of bullshit. Children do love each other. They are kind. They don't see color. They're the most pure forms on the forms of life on earth. On earth. So what the fuck do you mean? Love more. Be kind. They already know that. We're the ones that need to learn that. Not the kids. They're fine. They're good in the love, acceptance, and kindness department. They're fine. But that shit really jumped out to me. Why would you have that? I guess it would kind of make more sense if it was little girls' clothing, and I'm sure they have that too. I haven't looked for my daughter's clothing yet online. But little boys? But it's very simple. Boys/men, we are the guard dogs. We are the guardians, not the Cleveland Guardians. That's stupid ass shit. I saw a couple people in the comment section. They said, "Hey, you ever play Cowboys and Guardians?" Oh, Cleveland. Anyway, men are the guardians. We protect. So we're not gonna let this this sneaky, slimy, weasel-like tactics go by. You're not going to sneak this one past us. We're not falling for the banana in the tailpipe. Leave our kids alone. What's that song? Leave the kids alone. We don't need now. Right? Leave the kids the fuck alone. But what they have to do, because when you're an adult, your mind's already hardened. You're much less likely to change your beliefs and start doing different shit. But the kids, that's different. So if they can weaken these boys, if they can turn them into little soft handshake, deep V-neck wearing punks, weenies, wusses, these little eunuchs whose wives keep their balls in their clutch, then our society will be easy to take over. And the old, what was that? Hold on, let me adjust the temperature in the cockpit. What was that movie? There's a Whoopi Goldberg movie back in the day called Jumpin' Jack Flash. And she's a jewelry thief. And so she does a job where this guy has like 2 Doberman Pinschers, right? And so she needs to get past those dogs because they're roaming the property and won't let intruders in. That's their job. They're guard dogs. So in order to get past these dogs, she takes some meat and puts some sleeping pills in it and tosses it in there for the dogs to eat and pass out because she knows she cannot get in there. She cannot penetrate that fortress while those guard dogs are walking around. So job number 1 is to take care of the guard dogs. Because if you don't take care of them, you'll never get inside to get what you want. So that's what they're doing with our little boys. That's why every time they're being little boys or rambunctious or whatever you want to call it, they want to call it toxic masculinity and drug them. They want to sedate them. Because you cannot take over a society when it's being protected fiercely by its men. But if you make the men little beta male weenies, then of course you could take it over. If you take away the testosterone, of course you can take that society over. That's why they're doing bullshit, little sneaky bullshit like this. And it wasn't a lot. They didn't have like a whole rainbow section, just 2 or 3 here or there. Death by 1,000 cuts. It was just like 2 or 3 shirts. Be kind, love more. They already did that. They're always going after some bullshit that's already been done. That's no longer a threat. Racism. We took care of that. We're no longer a racist society, but there's always going to be racist people. You cannot legislate perfection. But they always go after this bullshit that's not really a problem. Kindness with children is not a problem. Love with children is not a problem. Well, that sounds weird. As far as love goes, children don't have a problem with it. They're good. The most loving people on earth. I remember, this must have been 6 years ago. My daughter was about 3. 3 or 4, whatever. And we're walking down the wharf in Monterey, and there's this lady. I wouldn't say she was homeless, but she was definitely marching to the beat of her own drum. She had a purple velvet jacket on. She had a bunch of rings and bracelets and had like a pouch, a satchel over her shoulder. Her hair was kind of crazy, whatever. And we're walking by, and out of nowhere, my daughter I was holding her hand, and she just kind of walks off to the side, because we were walking down the middle, and off to the side they got the store. And she was standing in front of a store. And my daughter just walks right over to her and gave her a hug. And she hugged her. She's like, "Oh, you're such a beautiful soul." Well, it made the lady start crying. Would you or I have done that? Man, hell no. We don't know where that lady's been. We don't know if she's crazy, but that's our adult mind. Children don't see that. All my daughter saw was that lady needed a hug. That lady needed some love. So how could children possibly love more than that? That's what that t-shirt said with that bullshit ass rainbow heart on it. Love more. I don't think they can. It is not humanly possible to love more than a child or to be more kind than a child. That's some bullshit. Leave our kids alone. You want to change something? You want to talk to somebody about something? You come talk to the adults. Leave the kids alone. But you know what? They wouldn't be targeting the kids if that shit didn't work. If we didn't have a bunch of parents out here teaching their kids, no, it's they and them when you're talking about one person. That goes against our grammatical history. Grammatical, that's a word, right? That's not how we speak. When you say they or them, you're talking about plural, more than one. You're not talking about one person. I'm not reshaping the way I talk to make a few crazy people feel okay. Wrong. That's the wrong answer. They need to leave our damn kids alone. We've all heard the mama bear analogy. That's real. I remember seeing a video. These dudes were going down a river and they must have been 20 feet from the shore. And you see these cute little cubs. Look at the little baby bears. And the mom comes charging out of the bushes. And if that dude didn't fall back and get a warning shot in the air, everybody in that boat would have been a pile of blood, meat, and hunting gear. But the guy luckily fell back, got his rifle in the air, and gave off a warning shot, and that scared the mama bear away. But you know what that mama bear was about to do to the inhabitants of that boat. Like I've said before, parents are going to have to save this country. We'll see what happens. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in there with my beautiful wife and kids. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Get your Jericho Green notification tone link in the description box. Utilize the PayPal link, Teespring link, and JerichoGreen.net. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.